Alright, can you? Alright, can you? Alright, works. Alright, so. Alright, so. What I was trying to say is that I feel like. Okay, first of all, the killer whale is a bit too OP. So let's send her more down. No, that's the maximum death, right? No. Yeah, no, make them be able to go more down. Like as far as like a bull shark, which is 150 meters. Then we can eat Lepetocervus. Never knew that existed. Can like a leatherback sea turtle like go super deep? Okay, I did not know that a great white shark can go 270 meters deep. That's pretty. That's actually kind of impressive. Alright, human. At 350 meters, it's the deepest any human has ever scuba dived. set by a hen gabber in 2014. That's actually really impressive. That's almost as deep as the blue shark, which is pretty insane. Big-eyed tuna. I feel like big-eyed tuna are like more up here. Yeah, they're more in like the twilight zone, right? Yeah. No, they should be like up here. Not. Oh, yeah. No, not like down here at 411 meters deep. Sea angel. Sea angels are emergency sea sites that use wings to float. That's actually sick. That's actually kind of cool. Using wings to propel themselves. Just launching off the seafloor. That's actually kind of cool. Mako shark. Alright, so I think this is like, yeah, no, this is how like far they can go down. Cause like emperor penguin, they live like at the surface, like at the Antarctic, but like they can go 525 meters deep. Sunfish, bamboo coral, Japanese spider straps. Those are terrifying. I mean, I've seen like one video about them. Those are terrifying. I never want to encounter one. If I encounter one of these, just no. I'm gonna be scared of the water forever. A maximum lifespan of 3.8 meters. If you went all the way up here, 3.8 meters. That's about here to, that's about the top of the ocean to where like manatees are almost. That's literally from the top of the ocean to like the manatees of like how far you go. Yeah, these. No, don't. You're never catching me messing up on it. A cola length. Oh, they were thought to be extinct until found alive in 1938. Cool. King crabs. I heard they're expensive. Huh. Alright, this. You're about it. Oh, we'll just, fix that. I don't know how much at a time. If I read, how much a day? Live king crab can range in price from $475 to $600 for an 8 to 10 pound crab. That is expensive. If you're paying $600 for 8 pounds of crab, you're either Gordon Ramsay or you just want flex. Because that's just giant Pacific octopus. That's actually kind of, that's scary, but it's kind of cool. Like, normal octopuses are like, maybe like, probably like a foot big, like from tentacle to head, to the top of the head. But that seems like a pretty big. But we can measure this here. So 50 to 68. That's 18 meters. If that is on scale, that would be 18 meters. Okay. Giant oarfish, 11 meters long. That is scary. I mean, it's not scary, but like, I mean, 11 meters long. That could just like circle around you like 5 times. Monkfish, Pacific Cup. I did not know the Pacific Cup could go that deep. Maris orphicana. Sounds like they're like a disease or something. Vegetarian Vigitornilla worm. If it takes more than 3 pronunciations, it's not good. Sperm whales. I heard they can go really far down. And I guess that's correct. Leatherback sea turtles are the oldest sea turtle species. That's actually yeah, that's cool. I heard that they're really big. Size of the leatherback sea. First of all, don't touch that. If that bites you, game over. I did not know that it could weigh up to 2,000 pounds and almost be 8 feet in diameter, I think. Something like that. From like head to toe. Or head to fin, I guess. 2,000 pounds! That's a whole ton! That's a ton. Literally. No. Those should be nerfed. Baird's beaked whale. It looks actually kind of funny though. Alright, Midnight Zone. No sun is able to reach this deep. Many deep sea creatures cope by creating lives themselves, also known as bioluminescence. Which is 1,000 meters deep. Nice. Anglerfish. Yeah, ever since I saw like a real picture of it, anglefish. Is it angler? No, it's anglerfish. I've been scared of them, but I know they're not gonna go all the way up to the top where like we swim, right? They have a bioluminescent lure used to attract prey in the darkness. I mean, that's actually kind of smart. Yeah. Again, another animal that sounds like a disease. Phronima. It shouldn't sound like that. I don't know. Orange Ruffy. That's just a simple name. Like it's not like hard to pronounce or like sounds like something else like Phronima. But it's also a bit simple like Orange Ruffy. They can live up to 200 years? I did not read that. Okay. Props to them. Like I know that we've been able to like go down to the Mariana Trench, right? I'm pretty sure we've been to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. So it's like we know like we know how far like the ocean goes, I guess. But we've only explored like 5% of the ocean. So it's kind of like weird that we've also explored this many animals where we've only explored so little of the ocean. We've probably explored like a lot of space. That we've explored like a lot of space, but it's like so this is a cosmic microwave background radiation. Of like, so it's like light moves at speed, so it's like that light from the beginning of the universe finally like arrived to us. So this right here, that's from the beginning of the universe. So we've explored a lot of space, and I know the universe is huge, but we've barely explored any of the ocean. It's like, doesn't even make any sense at that point. Especially that that we're almost gonna land someone on a different planet, but we can't even, we haven't even explored 10% of the ocean. But we're about to put someone on Mars. Alright, frilled shark. He seems frilled. That's the wrong type of frilled. Frilled is like Thriled. This is Friled. Alright, let's keep going. Goblin shark. That's actually kind of scary. If you saw that coming after you, you can't even run at that point. Goblin sharks are known as living fossils because they are the only living species of lineage that has existed for 125 million years. Oh, okay. Now I understand. So, like, sharks, like, the very first shark, sharks have been around for over 400 million years. But that is the only that's the only species of shark that's still alive, but it's only existed for 125. Bubblegum coral. Can I eat it? Alright, I'll check. Hatchet fish. No, hold on. That is terrifying. You don't want to see that coming after you. If you see that coming after you, if you even see that in the ocean, like, I could be 5 miles away, but if I see that in the ocean, I'm just gonna be scared in general. I'm gonna be scared. Cause why would you want to see that? Dragonfish, he's chill. Big red jellyfish. Yeah. Honestly, kinda wanna see. I kinda wanna see that new picture. Hold on. Yeah, my computer's about to die, so don't want that to happen. Alright, but big red jellyfish. What is that? Okay, okay. I just pictured a big red jellyfish, and it just looks like a ball. From the top of it, it just looks like a ball. It looks like a deflated old basketball. That's all I could warm up and stuff. Many deep sea species use the color red to camouflage, since it's the first color to leave the spectrum as we dive deeper. Okay. Bro, why did they get to like... Bro, the animals like upgraded all the points on like camouflage. Greenland halibut. I mean, it doesn't seem too scary, but it just seemed like too friendly. Giant tuber. Tell me that this doesn't look like a bunch of cigarettes just piled up. I'm being for real. That looks like a bunch of cigarettes just like being piled up. Hydrothermal vents are formed from seawater passing through extremely hot volcanic rocks. They release heavy metals that are toxic to most animals. But even in those extreme conditions, life finds a way to survive. Yeti crab. What? I'm gonna zoom in on that. Look at this thing. It just has like big fluffy arms, tiny claws. They don't seem that big. I don't think they're that big. They're probably like pretty small. 6-gill shark. So they have gills like this, right? Sharks spend the day in deep waters and the night in shallow waters. They can be found all over the world. At this point, it's like when do they actually start to go up? Because we're at 1,700 meters deep. Like, that's gonna take forever to get up. Alright, deepest dive of the narwhal. Narwhals dive to depth up to 15 times a day in search of food. By the amount of spacing there is in all of these like things, they're not finding food down here. Look, they can go all the way up to like 30 meters. They're not finding stuff up. A jewel squid. That's terrifying. Sea pen. I mean, whoever named that, honestly, props to him or her, because sea pen. It looks like a pen. This is what names should be. Simple. Not something like. Let me find it. Greenland is normal. Halibut, and there's other stuff. There's other stuff that is just super confusing to like, say. Telescope octopus. That actually looks kind of sick. It's transparent, but it has like a head in the middle, and it's like, oh, look at the little tentacles. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna just go all the way down. Alright, so I guess the goal is to reach the Challenger Deep, the deepest point in the ocean. So I guess they reached it. Yeah. Alright, well, the deep sea. That's fun. That took a lot of time. Alright, the auction game. This one's actually kind of fun. We got a guess of how much this sold for. 102. Rosa Carlo, 102. I know modern art is just crazy dumb, so I'll put 102,000. 1967. 342,000. What is that? It's just a name? Or something like that? And then the number 102. Okay. Shifting armchair. I'm gonna put $500,000. That must have sold for a lot. Let's go! Almost on point. It's anchors, I guess. Yeah, there's anchors right here. Also, there's like, what is happening back there? First of all, we got a yellow flag. Tell me that right there. Tell me that right there. That looks like, that doesn't look like an arm. That doesn't look like an arm. That looks like an arm. And these clouds are like, yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not buying that. Yeah, you should not spend more than like, but it is made in 1930. Old stuff are good. Let's check it out. I'll put 500,000 again. Not 5 million. This would not go for 5 million. They could buy this for 5 million. 1.8 million. This looks like that ape NFT almost. Head of Madman. He is Madman. I'm gonna put a million. I bet you modern art. That's not modern art. 12 million. 12 million. Honestly, yeah, I'm sure. What costs 12? What cost 12 million? That's a lot. I don't know, but that's like a decent sized yacht. That's like actually an insanely good yacht. 12 million. Alright. No, this is selling for an easy 20 million. 20 million. This has to be 20 million. Okay, don't tell me that terrible painting, Head of Madman, which is a bunch of lines turned into a head with a bunch of crazy hair and stuff like that, didn't even look that good. Sold for 12 million. Alright? And this piece of history right here, probably from like colonial times, only cost 23,000. That's dumb. Little Bird, okay. 1915. I'm gonna put a million. After I see these prices, but this is definitely like, it's not good, but it's not like abstract. But, of course, it's always the bad paintings that just get sold for 40 million. I mean, it's not bad, yes, like, there's a lot of detail in there. All in that little, like, houses and trees all on the mountains. Alright, if this doesn't sell for 10 million, I don't know what does. The actual good painting! It costs less than 100,000. This is good. Tuffa cast silver cuff bracelet with lanyard turquoise spider. 20 million. 20 million. This is actual, that's history, right? I'm just putting 100,000. I did not mean to put a million, but I put 100,000 moving closer. That's okay. I'm not even gonna say anything. Lobsters, man. An important marine dish. I don't know. It's not even that impressive. I'm saying that. That's probably something that you would make in art class when you're in 5th grade. But of course, it's always gonna be dumb. Million. That is so dumb. Rare long case clock. I mean, it's a clock. Clocks go for a lot. I know watches go for a lot. I don't know about clocks. Like grandfather clock, I guess. But it's an old like pension clock. I gotta say it. I gotta say 2 million. The one that's actually that's a piece of history. If this doesn't go more for 30 million, I'm quitting. Alright, well. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. Let's do some shield hustle. GeoGuessr. Please, be good. Right there. I'm not paying for GeoGuessr. Really? You're gonna make me No. I want to do multiplayer. Quiz. Let's do some quizzes, alright? Quizzes are gonna be fun. Got it. No, I don't. Spit. Why is it doing this? Yes, I got it. No, I don't got it. Oh. No, we're doing higher or lower. I know I spelled that wrong, but don't care. Higher or lower. Classic. Okay, start it on. Higher. I know that Kron. He's like the Prime Minister of France or something like that, right? Glastonbury, that's probably lower. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. This has to be a lot higher. It's only like 3 times higher. Who is Blood Diamond? Less. I'm going less. That doesn't make any sense. There's probably some like military special like thing, but creepers will do it. Creepers. Janet Jackson. Who is that? Probably more, because it's an artist, probably, I think. NW. Well, I mean, there's Ice Cube, so that has to be high. Yeah. Hey, you're a crinkle bastard. Of course. No one's searching up about like. That is a disgusting picture. I want to get that off my screen right now. Okay, that higher. Yet, Hunter Story's higher. Lower. Knew it. I'm getting this. Deadpool higher because of the new Deadpool movie. Yeah. Lost. Higher probably. Why would? Okay, that's a score of 5. Ryanair probably. almost 25 million searches. Lower. There's no way it's beating Ryanair. Bitcoin higher. Bitcoin is at like 70,000 right now or something like that. Pet insurance. Lower. Yeah, knew it. It's a pretty big news station, so ADHD. What? It's not like obesity has more. Obesity has more searches than missing people. I do not know who that is. I don't care. Definitely higher. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen. Got no idea who that is. Many people. Definitely higher. That's gonna be a new fashion. That's gonna be. I think Overwatch. Yeah. Wonder Woman. PlayStation's lower than Overwatch. 7 million! Okay. No, I understand. Eminem or no, why it's Eminem? Why didn't I? Okay, who is that? Ice climbing, right? Ice climbing? I actually want to go ice climbing. That actually sounds. Don't know what that is, but. Alright. PS4 has to be, yeah. Because like, since the PS5 came out, it's probably, like, the PS4 is probably, like, gonna be searched a lot more, because, like, people want to get what's cheaper, probably. Yeah. I didn't know it, but like I just can't. Britain's Got Talent. That should be some for Britain's Got Talent to appear on this list. Mount Everest. Definitely has a lot more searches. Ticketmaster. I feel like with all the countries it's been happening, probably higher. Okay, a lot higher. Valentine's Day. Valentine's already happened a while ago, but lower. Yeah, okay. April the Giraffe. Lower. Okay, alright, it was a tie. It was a tie. That was the free one. Lower. Alright, good. Black holes. More. Tell me how. This. Alright, this is a black hole with 5.8 billion solar masses. I mean, if you saw this in the night sky, run. What is there more to lay than just run at that point? Alright, lower? Yeah, R. I think that's like a fragrance of or something. Okay. I don't know. Istanbul or Lolly? Istanbul. I mean, summer is coming up, so you gotta get your flight tickets, I guess. Something like that. Flamengo. I don't want to be that guy, but I thought that was Ronaldo for a second. That can count as if you want it. But lowered. I don't even know who that is. And I don't know. Beach volleyball. Oh, are you kidding me? Bro, I was actually doing good. Wimbledon. I've heard of tennis and pickleball. This just looks like tennis on grass. Probably low. What is Wimbledon? That just looks like tennis on grass. Volley. Oh, volley. Right. Of course. No one searches up about the world crisis. But of course, you gotta search up for the Yao Ming and stuff like that, you know? Right. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Okay, lower. Higher? Sure. Higher. Yeah, okay. Lower, probably. Yeah. Of course. Higher. Don't know where that is. Rapid eye movement. Higher. I was actually doing that. it. Let's play a different one. Spotify, alright. Artists, monthly listeners. This one's actually gonna be... Oh. Right. I've heard about this other guy on TikTok before. Why did I do that? Of course, Elvis Presley's gonna have more listeners than anybody else. Pearl Jam was don't know who. Actually, no, I know who Pearl Jam is. Don't know who that guy is. Gotta go Pearl Jam. What am I doing? I need a... I don't know. We got bass, and then we got, I think that's acoustic guitar. No, that's a... Is that bass or is that electric guitar? No, that's electric guitar. That's electric guitar. What I think that's a bass? Oh my. Pretty dumb. I'm just gonna go. No, I messed up. No, actually, never mind. Alright, fine. I got one. Ed Sheeran, definitely. Yep. Ed Sheeran. I think I'm a big fan. Oh no, okay. I don't know. Yeah, okay, nice. I don't know. What? Who even is that? Who is that? Snoop Dogg or the Beastie Boys? Snoop Dogg. Yeah, I gotta go with Snoop Dogg. Alright, Snoop Dogg. Yep. Marshmallow, definitely. Yeah, no, Marshmallow's like popular. Marshmallow. Alright. Yeah, I'm something. I don't want to be that guy. Don't know who this was. This is a band though. It looks like a band, but yeah, but there's 2 people. Probably 3 people to this. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know at this point. Oh, okay. I don't even know. Okay. That's actually... I'm doing it. Yeah. What? Okay, let's do something. Alright, the songs. A billion? I don't... Okay. Hold on. Please. I don't know. Yeah, what? Why was I gonna beat 1.5 billion? Okay, yes. Okay. No. No. Geography. Size. Alright, let's go. Botswana or Jamaica? Botswana. Of course. I know my geography well. That's it. Yeah. I know my geography pretty well. We'll be here for a bit. I'm probably gonna mess up on like the easiest one. No, wait. Libya's it. Yeah. Mongolia is massive. I mean, I wish we could turn back to Vietnam or Mongolia. That's not even a question. Mongolia is way bigger than Vietnam. New Zealand or Vietnam? Well, New Zealand. Yeah, Vietnam. Alright, yeah. Let's go about Egypt, definitely. Egypt, yeah. Egypt is way bigger than Israel. Nicaragua or Nicaragua. Yep, alright, nice. I'm going Nicaragua. I'm gonna be... What? No, you can't do that. No. China, of course, yeah, China's massive. It's the 4th biggest country. Definitely not. Senegal's nowhere as big as China. Romania, China, definitely China again. Yeah. Libya. I think it's like the biggest country in Africa. Spain or Libya. Yeah. I mean, I got 10 on the last one, so. Well, I don't even have anybody watching our stream. Right? Yeah. That's just sad. Alright. I'm gonna keep going though. I don't have to get people in here, but... Wait, Spain, yeah. Spain is pretty tiny. Nauru is 21 kilometers. That's not even a question. Pakistan is way bigger than Nauru. Okay. Kyrgyzstan, Pakistan. Okay. Uzbekistan, Liechtenstein or Kyrgyzstan? Liechtenstein is tiny. Greece or Liechtenstein? Greece is way bigger than Liechtenstein. Vanuatu. Yeah. Okay. Ethiopia is way bigger than Vanuatu. Ethiopia or China? China. China's way bigger. Alright, we're at 13. Malawi or China? Another question. Cuba or Malawi? That is actually close. That is not even a question. Alright, I'm just gonna click. Yeah. Okay. I'm going Haiti. Why do I think Haiti was so much bigger? I scored 17, but why do I think Haiti was so much bigger? UAE or Estonia? UAE. Yeah. Easy. Egypt. UAE. Eswatini is tiny. Croatia or Croatia. Yep, nice. Like to see it. Chile or Croatia? Chile. Definitely. Djibouti or Chile? Chile. Again. Solomon Islands or Djibouti? I forgot where the Solomon Islands were, so yeah. Let's switch it up again. Cosine is actually gonna be. Cosine is gonna actually be pretty cool. Cyprus or Papua New Guinea? Cyprus is an island, right? Papua New Guinea is also an island. I'm going to Papua New Guinea. Please? Yeah. Why did I think that was close? Hong Kong or Papua New Guinea? Papua New Guinea. Yep. Not even 1,000 kilometers. Hong Kong. Malta or Hong Kong? Japan is massive and has a giant coastline. I think, isn't Azerbaijan landlocked, right? No, it's not. What did it do? I was like thinking on there. Yeah, 23,000. Mexico, Japan. We're gonna be here for a bit. Buckle up. I want to see if there's any landlocked countries in here. Croatia. Croatia borders. Yes. Okay. Eritrea. I think I gotta say Eritrea. Okay, that. It was good while it lasted. It's good. YouTube. Alright, let's do YouTube. And then. YouTubers or who has it? Okay, who has the higher number of subscribers? Okay, yeah. Ben Affleck has a huge following compared to JC. Jack Sucks at Life. I wish Jack Sucks at Life was had like Jack Sucks at Life should be like should have way more subscribers, but Ben Affleck is a lot bigger. Yep. Okay, no, I didn't know who that was, but I was like, that has to be bigger. Bill Wurtz. Okay. I love Bill Wurtz because I like World History video. And because of that World History video, I think it's okay. Who's a liver bus? I did not need to do that. You know, we're gonna do richest celebrities. Let's do it's an actor, so it has to be a lot more. Yeah, I knew it. Movie director. He's getting paid almost $1 billion. Yep. Knew it. I think he's getting paid a lot. What? Okay. Especially during Christmas. During Christmas, that's probably like $2 billion or something like that. Magic Johnson, he's an athlete. Athletes get paid so much, yeah. He's getting, with that many Grammys, yeah, more. What? Jackie Chan has to be one. That doesn't even make sense. They're actors, so it has to be. Well, yeah, you're. If it's an actor, you should probably just click on it. Don't know who that is, so yeah. Definitely gets 3 more. $3.5 billion. I get that actors get paid a lot, but $3.5 billion. What are we doing here? Maybe that's where that $1 trillion in debt of the US government is coming from. Even though the US government isn't on there, so. Movie director, no. Definitely not getting paid as much as $3 billion. Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, he's just good. I feel like when he was in his prime, like when he, is this like, this is like how much they have in total, I think. Yeah, because, Oprah's definitely not getting paid $3.5 billion a year. That bit? No! Okay. I don't know, like that. No, that was a mistake. No, I should not. Don't know who any of it. Okay, well, that's the president right there. Getting paid a lot. No, I forgot. Presidents don't get paid a lot. Hon. How much does Joe Biden get paid? It is 4 terms. I did not know that persons had to pay taxes. That's honestly kind of dumb. He's only making $400,000, but after taxes. Alright, his net worth is $9 million though, which is still dumb. Like it's a president. They should get singers. I forgot the rule. If it's an actor, click. There's no reason not to. Model or athlete? Model get paid too much. I'm just saying. Oh, Ty. Alright. comedians get paid a lot too. Yeah, no, yeah, they deserve that though. Rapper or comedian? Don't know who that is, so I'm going comedian. How much did they get paid again? I forget, but it's definitely more. Knew it. $500 million. Okay. Too much. Again. Miles get paid too much. Knew it. Rockstar or... I really don't know what to think of it. By 10 million. By 10 million. Actor? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. What I say? Don't know. Rappers get paid a lot. Why I think she's a rock star, of course I get paid too much. I'm not saying too much, but it's like, I feel like Keanu Reeves gets paid a lot, right? Yeah. I think Mark Wahlberg gets paid a lot. And no, that was a mistake. I didn't mean to click on there. I was just like, comedians get paid a lot. Rockstar, alright. If it's an actor or a comedian, click on them. I need to put that in my brain. Oh, that's for the Olympics, because it's for the Olympics, so... athletes. Yeah, 1 billion, they're not... Yeah, okay. If a mom got paid more than $1 billion, that's just dumb. There. Rockstar, so has to be more. Yep. Rappers get paid a lot too. They make a lot, so. Rockstar. 2 billion! Oh, I forgot. No, yeah, he's getting paid a lot. I don't even know how much he's getting paid to. It's definitely not paying 70 billion. I did not know that. Well, no one's being mine on this. I did not know that. Okay, I did not know that Vladimir Putin gets that much money. Here. Don't even know. I did not mean to do that. Alright, where is it? 7, and then... Okay, here's the Google. Which famous person gets more Google? I don't know, hold on. I'm gonna go back to the richest. Who has a higher net worth? Presidents get paid a lot, alright? Not that much. I need to keep remembering. Presidents don't get paid that much. Listen, gets paid a lot. Okay, as soon as I say that presidents don't get paid that much, then the president gets paid more than this man. Leonardo DiCaprio. Found. I forgot, it's a singer. I didn't even look at the tag. To see if it's a singer, actor, or whatever it was. What was it? I think John Reed. Yeah, just barely. I don't know. I'm sure. Probably yesterday. No! I don't know. Tom Brady yesterday left. He's an athlete. Yeah. Actor. Yeah, no, good. Of course. Of course. Alright, you know what? Let's do some reviews. Alright, let's review some, let's review. Okay. What should I review? It's gonna be funny though. I feel like it's gonna be funny.
A breathtaking scientific revolution is taking place.
Yeah, no.
Biotech has been progressing at lightning speed.
Here's the thing. It's until it gets too far. Because when it gets too far, it's
Giving us the tools to eventually gain control over biology.
I mean,
On the
not
one
wrong.
hand, solving the deadliest diseases, while also creating viruses more dangerous than
Yeah, that's probably the scariest thing. I'm not gonna pause talking about. By curing diseases, you might accidentally create a disease.
nuclear bombs able to devastate humanity.
Yeah,
What's
I would
going
say
on?
so.
Biotech capability. Biotechnology is increasingly everywhere. The cotton in your clothes, the vegetables you eat, your dog. Humans manipulate living things. We use bacteria to produce insulin, connect prosthetics directly with our brains, and make industrial enzymes to produce paper. Gene therapy creates cures to previously untreatable diseases, while we're working on food crops resistant to climate change.
Food crops resistant to climate change? That's gonna almost end world hunger.
Our mastery
Because you need a lot of food to feed
over
everybody.
biology has been speeding up so much that within weeks of the first
Also,
COVID-19
farmers
case,
would make a
the
lot
unknown
more.
coronavirus was broken down in laboratories and analyzed. Scientists generated a copy of its genetic material to create a vaccine that was ready for testing months after the pandemic began. Something unthinkable a decade ago. Where is all this sudden progress coming from? Well,
Science.
it's complicated. But in a nutshell, really expensive things got cheap.
Yo, here's the thing though. This big buff computer right here was probably, was definitely like, probably millions of dollars back then. Well, not millions of dollars because the economy was probably better, so, but it was probably super expensive back then. But then it got like better and better, and then like 1999, like the internet was like very public and stuff. Everything was like, we're still getting used to the internet. And here in 2024, phones are pretty expensive, not gonna lie. That's why you just don't buy a new phone every single year. Unless it's broken. Don't know why you break it every year. But it's just pretty dumb if like. Oh, so that's just kind of a waste of money if you keep buying a new phone every year. So it's like, unless the iPhone 16 like has biotech in it or something like that, or like you can like check like your like blood pulse or something, like check with your blood sugar if you have diabetes. Then it's like, yeah, get it because it's cool.
And knowledge of how to do impressive things spread freely. The Human Genome Project, starting in 1990, was the first major attempt to read human DNA in its entirety. 13 years and 3 billion,
3 billion years.
It was complete.
3 billion.
By then, the cost.
Sorry, not 3 billion years. The Earth was a bunch of magma 3 billion years ago. $3 billion. That's a lot of money. Not really, compared. Yeah. But $3 billion is a lot.
Cost of decoding a human genome
Kind of.
had fallen to about $100 million. Today, it's 100,000 times cheaper, costing only about $1,000.
$1,000 for some biotech?
How
Sign
is
me
that
up.
possible? Converting DNA into computer data and then studying it used to be a super tedious process, taking expert humans around 3 years of manual work. Today, it takes
3 years is a lot of time just to turn DNA into data. I mean, Mark Rober turned DNA into a Nerf gun, so what can you do?
about 2 weeks and is almost completely automated. Biotechnology has gone from something restricted to the best and well-funded laboratories staffed by the world's top experts to something affordable enough for hundreds of thousands of people to casually work on. What's sped up the process even more?
That is not safe. That looks like you're at home, because like there's a guitar here, there's like a iMac and stuff like that. That looks like you're working from home, and that is so dangerous. Working on biotech, biohazard biotech at home, like
For hundreds
you're
of
trying to
thousands
start
of
a new
people to casually
disease
work on.
because it's not sanitary.
What's sped up the process even more is that information in the field is shared widely and freely. Cutting-edge discoveries now take just about a year to be copied in laboratories around the world, a few years for anyone with a biology background to work out, and a bit over a decade for high school students to experiment with them in schools.
A decade for high school students to experiment with them in school. Come on, wait. What was? Alright, so a
Background to
few
work
years.
out, and a bit over a decade for high school students to experiment with them in schools.
In just about a decade, high school students are gonna be working on biotech. A school.
Imagine that your local computer repair
What are we
shop
doing?
could build a pristine iPhone
Make
11
that faster.
with just the parts lying around,
Like,
and
make
the
the
teenagers are
biotech
asked to build a new
faster
iPhone 5
stuff.
for homework. Not a crappy homemade version, the real thing.
Okay, that's
This
actually
is
no.
what's going on right now in
If people in high school start doing that, making phones, that's the peak of education there.
biotechnology, a true revolution. We are adding knowledge at unprecedented rates, while things get ever faster and cheaper to do. do. This speed means we can expect even more wonderful things for humanity. Life-saving treatments, miracle crops, and solutions to problems we can't even imagine right now. But unfortunately, progress cuts both ways. What can be used for good can also be used for bad, by accident or on purpose. What if you could build a nuclear bomb in your backyard? For all the good biotech will do for us, in the near future it also could easily kill many millions of people, in the worst case, hundreds of millions. Worse than any nuclear bomb. The world just witnessed how fast the novel coronavirus spread. We still don't know for sure if it came from nature or was the result of an accidental leak from a lab working with coronaviruses. That's still subject to scientific debate. In the end, at least 7 million people died. And this was still a relatively mild virus that didn't cause serious disease in most of those infected. But that might change in the future. Wherever the last pandemic came from, the next one might very well be our own fault. In a sense, many things go going on in biotechnology could lead to this. Most of all, how easy it is to work with dangerous viruses. Thousands of scientists can simply order the genetic data of infectious virus samples online to experiment with them. Assembling these into an artificial virus in 2023 costs about as much as a new car, including all the lab equipment. At the same time, other scientists are trying to find viruses that hide in nature, like in wild bats or monkeys. There are probably plenty of potentially deadly pandemics out there. Virus hunters take samples back to the lab to learn whether the newly discovered viruses are likely to spread in humans and catalogue the danger. When a biologist discovers a new virus, they usually publish its genetic data to the public. Journals are eager to share descriptions of potentially dangerous viruses. Other labs go further and make viruses more dangerous. They combine and mutate different viruses to understand which mutations make them more likely to spread between humans or make them deadlier than their original forms. And again, these results are shared freely, all while synthetic DNA and equipment to rebuild these viruses are sold online to anyone without any or very little tracking. As the tools of biotechnology get ever cheaper and easy to use, and the data on dangerous viruses keeps multiplying, it's only a matter of time before a well-meaning scientist shares blueprints for the equivalent nuclear bomb of viruses, a superbug that will cause millions of deaths, and someone uses it. Maybe because they have bad intentions, maybe because they're irresponsible or sloppy. We're creating an environment in which it's increasingly easy for anyone to create a weaponized virus in their backyard. This is scary. The world would be plunged into an unending crisis as new pandemics pop up year after year or all at once, killing large parts of the world's population, doing unimaginable damage to civilization as a whole, and possibly undoing centuries of progress. What can we do? Turns out, a lot. It's not the first time we've faced a challenge like this, and we are not helpless.
Okay.
Think of nuclear technology. Something extremely powerful and dangerous with huge upsides and downsides. Nuclear energy was born from weapon programs, so its creators were always aware of the potential for their knowledge to be abused. From the very
I mean, it was clear at the first person to bring it up. It was clear that that's not going to end well.
beginning, it was clear that knowledge in this field and access to the technology needed to be handled with utmost care.
Right now it's not.
A lot of effort has gone into making sure no radioactive material disappears from sight, or that countries don't try to hide weapons development behind energy programs. The result hasn't been perfect, but considering the 411 nuclear power stations running today, we've been very successful. Likewise,
411 nuclear power stations in the whole world. That's a lot. But also, if some of them go unstable, it's done for it's like Chernobyl happens again. The whole Europe
no
is
researcher would
screwed
think to share
because
data on
nuclear power is a lot more advanced, and it's gonna be a lot bigger.
how to turn common laboratory equipment into bomb-making machines on the internet. There's no reason we couldn't handle the really dangerous aspects of biotechnology in a similar way. Experts have come up with 3 sort of bullet points. First, we need to delay the next deadly pandemic by getting a grip on how we treat dangerous viruses. Their genetic data should be treated as
Stay inside. Just kidding. That's a big thing. Just how to treat it in general. It's probably the biggest thing. They don't not want to know.
as an info hazard, information that poses a danger to society if it's shared without care. In other words, not just anyone should be able to order dangerous DNA online, and if you do, you should be
I'm
tracked.
pretty sure that if you're able to in a few years you're just gonna be able to make them in your backyard. I don't think then it's not gonna happen in a few years because then you can't order it. But it's also gonna be pretty
So
simple.
it
I think.
becomes much harder for the wrong people to access the really spicy stuff. The next step is detecting the danger by becoming aware which viruses are present among us and are spreading explosively between humans. This could be as easy as having labs in population centers maintain virus detectors that monitor what's going on in the micro world. If we suddenly see certain microorganisms show up a lot in a short time, we can react quickly and start countermeasures. Which is the final step: destroy. We basically need to build a machine that's ready to destroy any pandemic threat before it has a chance to take over. We can do this.
That is the biggest thing. If you could just destroy any
New tools
virus,
that are being
that's
developed right now,
good.
like nanofilters that pull dangers out of the air we breathe, or specialized UV lamps that just kill any virus before it has a chance to jump from person to person. And of course, we need to get better at getting new vaccines faster than ever before in history.
It's not easy. Cause you gotta get all the resources just to find out what the vaccine is. Then you actually have to
If we do
all the
these 3
research to
things,
actually,
the chances are really good
all
that we
the
can avoid
funding
a
to
catastrophic
make all the
pandemic in the
research
future.
stuff.
Biotechnology, like any exciting and powerful technology, is neither inherently good or bad. It has the potential to be both in breathtaking ways. We have the chance to have a future where we get to truly control biology. Our biology. The biology
That's
of
actually
plants
a
and
good
animals around us,
thing, but
and the biology of the
there's some ways that could be used wrong.
micro world. So
Also, being taller, you could just say you could just go up to a bio person. You could be like, nah, I want to be taller. Make me taller.
let's use it to create a future where we triumph
that'd be
over
$1,000.
pandemics and diseases for good. This video was supported by Open Philanthropy.
Honestly, it's good. Why did I just close my thing?
A breathtaking scientific revolution is taking place. Biotechnology has been
Honestly, it's a good idea. Alright, let's review this.
In 2013, IBM released the smallest movie ever made. It's a simple stop-motion short film, but what makes it special is that they controlled the placement of individual atoms to tell their story.
Did not mean to just be up there. Also, one thing is that biggest
knows
thing.
That atoms are tiny. They're the building.
The biggest thing is that it's probably like the smallest in terms of like data, of like how much data it would take up, but also like smallest and like scale wise.
Blocks of all matter, but I don't think people fully appreciate just how small atoms really are.
I do. They're actually insanely small. Maybe too
You see,
small.
you can't just use a regular microscope to look at atoms. They're literally too small to interact with light, making them invisible.
Also,
you have
this
to use a
this
special
is
machine
made by
called a
Recorder
scanning
Crew.
tunneling microscope, which
pretty
basically
cool.
maps the electrical charges of atoms to create a model representation.
Yeah, that's a big machine. Like, yes, it's like, oh, I want to look at atoms. Oh, you want to look at atoms? First, look at this, and it's like, maybe I don't want to look at atoms because it's maybe too complex.
Which basically maps the electrical charge.
Come on, I'll even like draw a little. I'll draw a little atom right here. So, let's just get like a. Yeah, let's just get like a, say a green nucleus. I need. Alright, green up in there. Then, here's black. I'm gonna like. Let's add like a line across it, so like here and here. And what these are like the orbits of like the. And then there's like a positive thing. There's a positive one, and then there's like a negative one. Let's see, like let's just say like right here. And then they just orbit like that. That's like a simple hydrogen atom. Yeah. Now it sucks, so like I can't really draw that well. So, but you know.
Charges of atoms to create a
I
model
just realized
representation, like what the researchers
it's
at
only
IBM did to
showing
make
like the
movie.
video.
Even though it seems
not
like we're
showing
looking at
like the
individual
thing.
atoms, we're really not. So what does an
Didn't
atom
show
actually
the-
look like? I mean, if
It
you
didn't show me like drawing the
scale one up
atom.
to the size of a tennis
But it
ball,
was
it would
bad,
probably
so.
look like this. Nothing. And that's because atoms are mostly empty space.
That's
Let's look at
actually
simple
kind of
atom-
cool that like atoms are mostly empty space. That means we're mostly empty space if we're made of atoms. That wow.
Like hydrogen, for example. It consists of just an electron and a proton, but the electron doesn't simply just orbit around the proton the same way a planet orbits around a star.
Yeah,
Instead,
no,
there's
it-
a field which shows where an electron might be found, and these fields are what define the size of an atom. The shape of these fields can
I
get
mean-
kind of weird when you start
Not only does it look weird, like the orbits and stuff like that, there's just math to it. There's just a bunch of math. Like, I'm not sure why you need this much math just for this little bit of like
adding
where.
more electrons, but for hydrogen, it's simply
Electron
a
might
sphere.
be
To
found.
really drive home just how empty atoms really are, if we were to instead scale a proton up to this size, the entire atom would be 8 kilometers wide.
Honestly, yeah.
That
Okay.
means this hydrogen atom is the size of downtown Los Angeles with a tiny electron somewhere within this sphere. It might be 4
Okay,
kilometers
well,
that
that's,
way, or 4
That's a bit, cause It could literally be anywhere. That's
Kilometers this way, up there, down
be
here,
anywhere
anywhere
in
in
downtown
between. If you thought
LA.
finding a needle in a haystack was impossible, try finding an electron in an atom. But let's go back to when our atom was the size of a tennis ball. And atoms come in various sizes, but for this video, I'm making the assumption that an atom is 1 angstrom wide,
Don't
or a
that is.
10th of a nanometer.
Okay,
Our tennis
nice.
ball is 67 millimeters wide, making our scale 670 million.
670 million to 1. That's a big scale.
A group of atoms like this is called a molecule, and this one in particular's name is adenine. And there's nothing special about these individually, they're fairly simple, but
he's
when
gonna make
formed
DNA
together,
probably, right?
they become
Yeah,
something
knew it.
very cool.
Yeah.
They become the
I know
source
my
code
science.
of all life, DNA.
I know
Now,
how I
traditional
know
models
this.
of DNA are fairly simple in form, but the problem is that by showing them as a literal twisted ladder, you don't have the context for how small DNA really is.
You also don't have a context of what it really is when you just show like a twisted ladder as
Because in
DNA.
reality, it's like 20 atoms wide. It's very, very tiny.
That's
and this
small.
chain of molecules gets
Now,
stacked.
let's check if this was correct.
It's like 20.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 4. I messed up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's
20 atoms
That's
wide. It's
actually
very,
kind of
very
false.
tiny. And this chain
According
of
to your
molecules gets
scale.
stacked millions of times to form a single strand
actually
of
good,
DNA
though.
stretching
Look how he makes
thousands
all
of
these, like,
kilometers
weird
in length,
stuff.
way out into space at this scale. Molecules get progressively more complex as these groupings become larger, such as with proteins, organelles, and viruses. But at a certain point, they become larger, such as with
Ron,
proteins,
wait.
organelles, and viruses.
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Past
But at a
school.
certain point, they become so complex that they become full-on molecule economies. And we
Yeah,
call those
I did not like that little thing right there when that was like wiggling. I did not like that.
cells. Let's take a look at blood. The red blood cell is about 7 microns across, making it one of
Wow.
the smallest cells in the human body. It's important because it acts like a FedEx truck delivering oxygen to the whole body. But even though our scale
It's not a FedEx truck because it doesn't destroy your packages on the way.
DNA would be about
That
a meter
keeps
wide,
that, like,
a red
oxygen
blood cell
intact.
would be 5 kilometers
That's a
wide.
blood
They'd
clot,
appear in the
isn't it?
sky like alien dropships coming to exterminate humanity.
That's terrifying. No, but actually, like, if you saw a giant red blood cell just hovering over your city, what's the first thing that you would think of? I wish someone was actually watching this stream so that someone could hear what I'm saying right now. Cause what would you be thinking?
A single drop of blood contains 5 million.
Hold on, wait.
A single drop of blood contains 5 million red blood cells.
That's a
In fact, your body
smooth
produces-
transition where he was like crossing his legs and like walking like that somehow, and then he's somehow just moving like this.
2 million of these every
That's
second.
insanely
There are
good.
trillions of these running through your veins right now. That is such a crazy fact that I wouldn't be surprised if you took that with a grain of salt. I mean, what if you did? Regular table salt is just a compound of sodium and chlorine, and thanks to the way that these atoms are packed together, they form these really cool looking cubic crystals.
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I have a microscope. I looked at salt under a microscope. It is actually really cool looking at salt under a microscope because you see like these like tiny cubes and
A table salt
that's
crystal
cool,
is
though.
about 0.5 millimeter wide. That scales up to over 300 kilometers. This is
look at that. That's a okay. First of all, I'm pretty sure the Chicxulub meteor, which was the one that hit the Earth and killed all the dinosaurs, was only like a mile wide or something like that. This is 300 kilometers. Forget the scale, about probably 150 miles around so. And that's like half of Spain. Going from half a millimeter to half of Spain, that's
times
wild.
larger than the asteroid that killed off all the dinosaurs. An impact of this size would reduce the entire planet to lava,
I think
and this
it would.
guy would be the destroyer of worlds. So it's obvious that with our atomic scale, even
That's actually kind of funny though.
tiny things become massive. But when I was crunching the numbers for this video, I discovered something really weird about pennies.
What's weird about
I measured this
pennies?
penny at 19.02 millimeters
No way! 19.02 millimeters.
wide.
That's
When
not
you
a
multiply
number.
that by our scale of 670 million, you end up with a penny 12,743 kilometers wide. Now, why is that special? Well, the Earth's diameter at its equator is 12,742 kilometers wide. Somehow, the penny at this atomic scale is the same size as our planet, with a difference of only a single kilometer. To put that into perspective,
Okay.
the
Oh, what's the thickness of the penny?
thickness of the penny would appear 950.
950 kilometers. That's... I don't even know how many... What's 950 kilometers into miles?
The answer is 590.3.
Alright, that's 590.3 miles. Just the thickness of the penny. What? I did not know I'd be getting educated this much.
Kilometers wide. And this really helps put into context just how small atoms really are. Just imagine a giant planet-sized disk filled with tennis balls. But now let's have some fun.
I like that transition though. I like that transition. That transition's so
Filled
smooth.
with tennis balls.
Where he's walking like that, and suddenly he's just like gliding. He probably has
Let's have some
heelys on.
fun.
That's why I
Remember
think
when
he
we
has.
scaled
He has
a proton up
heelys
to a
on.
tennis ball and how big the whole atom got? How big would a penny be at that scale? It would be 1.5 billion kilometers wide. That is the size of Jupiter's orbit around the sun.
What? I'm sorry. Also, the thickness of the penny is probably like 10 Jupiters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's around 10. That's just absurd.
That is incredibly huge, but can we go even further?
Probably.
Just like
I
an
think
atom,
you can.
a proton is also mostly empty space. It's
Okay,
actually
he's
composed
going-
of a bunch of subatomic
he's going even
particles
smaller,
that we
also
call
even
quarks.
bigger.
According to the standard model, quarks are actual literal points with no physical size at all.
Yeah, I like when like you get to the atomic scale so small that it's like where you get that thing doesn't even have mass. Quarks don't even have size. That's just crazy.
Because size is kind of irrelevant at the quantum level. However,
Yeah,
there
I
is
know.
some evidence that perhaps a quark is about 2,000 times smaller than a proton.
2,000! And then a proton orbits an atom. Think about that. A quark is 2,000 times smaller than a proton, alright? And a proton orbits an nucleus, which makes it an atom.
So, if we were to scale a quark up to the size of a tennis ball, how
Don't.
big would our penny be then?
Don't.
It would become hundreds of times bigger than our entire solar system, coming in at just under a third of a light year in length.
A third of a light
On
year.
the cosmic scale,
You're traveling at the speed of light, and it takes you a third of a year just to travel one of those pennies.
and suddenly this massive penny becomes tiny again. I mean, our closest neighboring star, Alpha Centauri, is about 4 light years away, and it would take 14 of these pennies just to reach it. In comparison,
Okay.
our Milky Way galaxy
There are only 13 pennies to reach Alpha Centauri. Of these giant pennies.
is 100,000 light years across. What do we have to do to put a dent into that scale? There's
A
a unit
lot.
of distance that is considered to be the smallest length mathematically possible before the
I think
laws
it's
of
called the
physics fall
Planck length.
apart, and it is called
Yep. Subtitles. Thank you.
the Planck length.
Yeah.
Now, this is a length of a plank, but this is not what a
That's a Planck length. Yep, I'm sure of it. Right there. That's a Planck length.
Planck length is.
It measures out to 1.6 times 10 to the negative 35 meters. And I realize that
Bro,
number
I
might
don't
not
want the
mean much to
math.
you, but this is a number so unimaginably tiny that if we were to apply our tennis ball scale, our penny would be bigger than our entire galaxy. Except to say
Bro,
that is
just
an
zoomed
understatement
into Abraham
would be
Lincoln's beard.
an understatement. The entire observable universe
Yes,
is
zoom into the
93
penny
billion light years
multiple
wide, and our
times.
Planck penny would be 90,000 times bigger.
Huh, wait,
than
what did you
that.
say? I didn't even, I was talking to
An
him.
understatement would be an understatement. The entire observable universe is 93 billion light years wide, and our Planck penny would be 90,000 times bigger than that.
Sorry.
Let me show
Okay, that's 90,000 times bigger than the observable universe.
you
That's a bit too
exactly
big.
how big that is. If we were to confine the entire observable universe into just a single pixel on a 4K TV, you would need over 800
800
TVs
TVs.
just to see our entire penny. That is how small the Planck length is. Infinity goes both ways. Our universe is inconceivably large, and yet it is also inconceivably small. It really feels like a fractal with no end in how big or small it can possibly be. Our only limit is how far we can see. Thanks for watching.
Pepsi has an eggy.
Look, why are you acting like this?
Why? That's why.
Oh, that makes sense. Not good. Anyone you Alright, let's do some Neo.fun. Let's do some asteroid launcher, let's see. 3 feet big. But it's gonna be coming out 250,000. Can I find a gold asteroid? Yeah, because it's gonna be heavy. Let's go Miami, Florida. This is gonna be. Oh, okay. That's actually. I mean, yeah. I mean, what do I expect? Meteors do a lot. Alright, what's next? Oh wow, that's some. So how many people died? Just 471 people would die from the wind blast alone from an asteroid. 50 people would die from the decibels, and then 18 people from the fireball. 27 people. You know what? Let's go. Oh, hold on. Let's launch that asteroid. Let's launch that asteroid at Java Island. If you don't know what Java Island is, it's an island in Indonesia, and it's like it's the most populated island ever. Let's go to Jakarta. I think it's like 220 million people live on Java Island, which is insane. Okay. Okay. The wind blast. 1,000 people. No, no, no! I can't do that. No. Launch and never. Alright, where should we launch it? Oh, I know. Land of the Ikeas. Stockholm, Sweden. Alright, let's see. Okay. That's a big party. That's not that big of a deal. 8.2 magnitude earthquake. I'm gonna go try that on. What's on? Let's go try that on Java Island again. Let's go try that on Jakarta. Launch asteroid. Okay, no. 6 million. Cruise 2,000. 31-mile wide fireball. Okay, so let's go to another. Wish we just gotta see. I think we just have to see what happened. Okay, so obviously it's just gonna destroy the whole world. Where do we launch it? I won't launch it in the water, because then it's like, it's not. The Italy. Let's go to the Eiffel Tower. If I know my friends correctly, that's not. That's not the. Luxembourg! I've been here before. I haven't been to Luxembourg. Been to Luxembourg Road in Paris. Yeah. Forget where it is, you know? Forget where the Eiffel Tower is. Let's just go to, let's just launch at Paris. Don't even want to look at it. The crater is already almost a mile deep. That killed 10 million people, by the way. 62,000 gigatons of TNT. That's a lot. That covers like lots of Europe. I think that's a lot of Europe. I don't know, compared to Europe, that's Europe. Buildings collapse. It reaches, homes collapse all the way to Algeria. And trees are knocked down all the way to South Algeria. I forgot to check the magnitude. 9.7. Just no. You know what? Let's do it one more time, but with a different impact. Let's see the fireball. That's big. That's big. Yeah, that's a lot.